QST Quarantine. Stay inside and stay healthy. Stay home and stay safe. We've got the back and the so tackle comments, work from home, taking back the zone ground. 2020 come together. We got this, we can do this. QST Social distancing. We got to stay apart to stay together.
How's it, everybody? It's Mundo, and hey, we're smack dab, I think, in the middle of this. More than 3 weeks, coming in on 4 weeks of social distancing, self-quarantining. And I myself, some of my friends and my family, we might be getting antsy, but there's some good news that flattening the curve is actually working. So I'm ready to refocus and recommit to social distancing, because we gotta stay apart to stay together, right? So I'm sure, like many of you, you've been spending a lot of time practicing and in your studios. I'm in my studio trying to make the best of my time. And today I had a lot of fun making a QSD quarantine social distancing video to mark the times. And I used the secret weapon pedal. I'm talking about the Boss Vocoder VO-1. Okay, this pedal, this Boss Vocoder VO-1, is 4 years old. It's not new, and there's a lot of good demos out there. It's a lot of fun. But this is going to be a little different. I want to talk more about the needs or the tools of a professional guitarist or studio musician. So there's some tools we need, like a capo or a slide, right? 100% we need those sometimes to get the job done. For instance, you might get a gig where you need to use a talk box. And if you have one, great. There's nothing like the real thing, right? But the real thing is a large footprint. Got to mess with the tubes and their spit. So this is a small footprint, and it gets the job done, especially in a pinch. If you get a call for a Frampton or a Bon Jovi kind of gig, in my case it was a one-off. Take it to the gig and connect it in front of your pedal board, and you're good. But I use this mainly in the studio, and I like to go direct with it. And by the way, there's an effects loop built into the pedal, and that's great for adding modulation and other stomp box effects. But I like to use plugins, so I go direct. And the setup is super easy. You need a dynamic mic, like a Shure 57, right? This is just like that, except it's made by Heil. And Heil are the original makers and inventor of the talkbox. So it's a great mic, by the way. So a mic into the pedal, your guitar into the pedal, and then pedal, I'm going straight into the front of a Apollo Twin. And I'm ready to go. I don't think you need to actually sing in tune, but I try to sing the note anyway because it feels more naturally. But I think if it just takes the SPFs or the signal from your voice, so if I went ba 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 ba, that works too. So you don't have to sing. That's another good one. Like I said, there's a lot of great demos out there. I'm going to go through the controls just really quickly. Okay? Here's my guitar. I just got a clean sound. I'm trying to keep my mouth away from the mic. Okay, the first mode on the left, it's called choir, and you do not need to use your voice. Just a swell in of a choir. And let's see, don't forget I got a clean sound. So it seems to add some bite. Next mode is vintage. I personally like to use this for like scat kind of solos. So instead of words. So if I was it seems to track really well. And the next mode, I'm going to stay on this one for a little while. It's called Advanced. This is my favorite. It's a little more complex and focused to me than the talk box, which we'll get to. And I like to play chords on this. Why So there's some guitar in here. There's some guitar still in the signal. I'm going to get rid of all the guitar. So I use the blend and it's all effects now. There's no guitar. But if I put my voice, QSD quarantine. I'm going to darken. I'm going to use the tone knob and darken it. QST quarantine. Check it out. The color, to me, it's kind of, I got this from a video a long time ago when it came out. It's kind of like a masculine female. It's kind of like a formant kind of thing. So to the left, it's super masculine in my opinion. Now, if I go to the right, kind of gives it a female characteristic. If I add some treble and brighten it up, so I'm all on the same mode. I crack a bit. Quarantine. All right, so let's go to the talk box now. Talk box is great. I like this for more single notes as opposed to the advanced, where I like to use it for chords. It's just my personal way I use it. It's dark in, let's go a little more to the middle. Okay, we're gender neutral, flat. I want you so bad. Okay, let's masculine that up. I want you so bad. And we'll go more bright. I want you so bad. How's it? Hopefully you can see my computer. I'm just going to show you those parts real quick. This isn't mixed yet, so you're going to hear it raw before I mess with it and sometimes ruin it. Here's the QSD chorus. QSD quarantine. All right, for the verses, stay inside and stay healthy.
Stay inside and stay healthy. Stay home and stay safe.
So there's a lower partial there, and I'm using chords on both of those, that chorus and that verse. I'm using the advanced, and I'm using chords. The advanced, I made it more masculine, more bassy, and then I brightened it up for the verse. Now the bridge, I use the talk box, and I use single notes. I'm so bored, who do Netflix, YouTube, eat all day. I'm getting fat, day drinking, Corona bit, tackle club and twerk from home, stay connected, homegrown. And then the outro. We got to stay up hot to stay together. We've got to stay up hot to stay together. For the solo, I used the vintage setting, and I brought my guitar back in the signal. For those other sounds, I completely took the guitar out, meaning I blended in the effect 100% wet. Here's some guitar. I'm trying to get a horn-like sound, and I didn't quite do it, but this is what I ended up with. I like this sound. So it tracks really good. Kind of sounds like an old 70s TV show to me. By the way, it's not only for guitar, you can use it on the bass. So it almost worked better or easier with the bass right away. 2020 come together. We got this, we can do this. Almost sounds Battlestar Galactica like, huh? All right. And then I don't know if I'll use this in the final mix. I'm trying not to add any piano or organ, although I hear it. But just in case, here's some choir swells. Remember, you don't need the microphone for this. Kind of cool. All right, so that's one of my secret weapon pedals, and thanks for letting me share with you this Boss VO-1. If you like what I do, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And it's crazy times right now, so let's all just stay inside, stay safe, and stay healthy. And make music. Until next time, aloha.